Hello and welcome to this session. So in this session, we'll look at inner join. Okay. So inner join basically means that you take whatever the matching records on from both left table and right table, you only give me all that data as only. All right. Okay. So we'll use two tables here. So first table is basically called orders. So let's select the orders table here. So you can see this orders. We have order ID, customer ID, when the order got placed, shipped, delivered, what is the status of the order, and the payment method, the details, order total, shipping cost, or all those things, right? And the second thing that we want to do is we want to look at the payments table. Okay, so this payments table basically contains the order ID, so they're related to that order ID. What is the payment method that is being put? What is the payment status, right? Whether it's success, failed, pending, or transaction time, like when the transaction happened, the amount, and if it is a refund one, like if they are if that transaction is a refund one or not. Payment gateway. We have multiple payment gateways like PayPal, Razorpay, Stripes, right? So all these details are in the payments. Now, what we want to do here is we want to show all orders, and let's say like from here we want to show orders. So let's say here I will say I will alias this table, select O. I will call this orders arrow. O dot I want to pick order ID, order status. Okay. And from here I also want to pick the payment status. Okay, so if I have to pick the payment status, I need to use a table called as payments. Correct, payment status in the payments table. So here what I want to do is, so I would say join. Okay, payments p. So this is the syntax. You will say orders O join pin on. So this is where our condition is. So we are saying O dot order ID is equal to P dot order ID. Okay. So I only want the orders from. See, I want to pick up the I want to pick up the order ID, order status from the orders table, and from payments I want to pick up uh, payment status, payment amount. Okay, so this is the thing that we want to do. So here I have put orders join payments on this basically here, right? So it basically says that, okay, order ID from orders table has to match with the order ID of the payments. Only those orders we have to get, right? Because that means like if an order ID is present in both the orders table and payments table, then only pick those orders. All right. So only then you pick those data, right? So that is basically your inner join. So it says that this join condition, right? This thing should be present in both tables. So here I will say, like, you can say simple join, but for readability, we use inner join. So inner join this, okay? Right. So if you execute this, right? So you can see here, right? You will have data everywhere. There won't be any column which will be null, which basically there won't be any order ID which will be null. Okay, so we'll get all this detail. So here you'll get all this detail. Okay, now here I will also add another condition. So let's say, like, the payment you see here, right? Failed, pending, success, all these things. So I can add another condition here, and so inner join this, and I will say p dot payment status is equal to success. Okay, I will change this to uppercase. So there might be records where success may be lower cases. So I don't want to lose that. So this record will basically give me all the data, right? So all the data where the orders is matching in both uh, the orders tables and payments, and another condition where payment status equal to success. Okay. So this is basically how you can do the inner join. Now see, I use two tables right here, but I can use multiple tables. So let's say if I want customer ID, customer information, so I can basically say I can put another inner condition here. I will say inner join or I can put any join, but I'm putting inner join here, and I'm say inner join customers C on O dot customer ID, because this table has customer ID column, because I want to join in customer ID, right? How do you join? How do you get the information from the customer table? So you need to have a link ID, right? So that link ID is basically customer ID. So this table has a customer ID. So I need to fetch the details of the customer table using the customer ID. So C dot customer ID, right? So now whatever customer IDs are present in both these tables, all this information will be placed, will be put. So if there are any customer IDs in order tables, let's say there is a customer ID called 400, and if that customer ID data is not available in the customer table because we have used InnerJoin, that record will be dropped. Okay, so now let me pull this customer table, customer C dot, what do we have in the customer table? So we have first name, C dot last name, C dot phone, C dot gender, C dot email, right? So we are pulling all that customer information. So if I execute this, right? See, we have order ID, right? We have the customer details information there. And we have the payment data. So we are pulling the data from three different tables. See, you have nulls here, so that is fine. Uh, why? Because see, the only thing that they look at is inner join. So this order ID, see, this order ID should match, correct? So this order ID in the customer table, sorry, this order ID in the payment table and in the order table should match, which they are matching. Okay, and here we are matching on the customer ID. So the customer ID should be matched, and that customer ID may or may not have phone number. That is fine, but the important thing is like these columns data should match. All right, so this is what we have as an innergen. All right, so uh, we'll also look at one other example. So see, this is good, but see, let's say the finance team comes and they say, hey, I want all the orders, but I only want the orders where the payment status is success. So we already put that. But I want only where the order total is, let's say, greater than 1500. So I don't want all this all these orders where the order is like 350, something like this, right? But I want where the order total is greater than 1500. Okay, so there we can write a simple where clause. Okay, so see, where, and I'm gonna say o dot order total so is greater than 1500. Okay, so I can execute this, and I can see like I have this records. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is how you can do inner join, and next we'll see the left join, and then we'll compare how the left join and inner join are like different with each other. So I'll see you guys in my next class.